Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your reading. This is just going to be a energetic love reading. You just see kind of where you are on your journey in love or just in life in general, just your current headspace, just your current. I'm just going to be pulling all that I can. Any messages for you from Spirit will definitely come through. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And then, of course, if this resonates with you, I would love for you to leave a comment, please, with cherries on top and whipped cream and all that good stuff that I know y'all like. And it is very important to leave comments because it kind of lets you know you're not in this alone. And I do know for a fact, being a divine feminine, that divine masculine kind of tend to run from this journey. They tend to run from their spiritual gifts. Some have embraced them, of course. If you have embraced your gifts, you're just on another energetic level, which is great. And I want you to know that if you're led to watch this video, most likely there's a message for you, and that's great. And if you aren't resonating with this because you just found yourself here, or you know you're a divine masculine and it's not resonating with you, it's probably because you're on a different frequency than the message that is needing to be delivered to whoever it's being delivered to, right? And I also want you to know that it's not going to entirely resonate with you. Hopefully it does, and hopefully it's some good spiritual messages there for you to either help enlighten you or just kind of help you to understand. When I was just kind of meditating and allowing myself to be open to your energy, I do know for a fact that you guys are going through changes right now. You're going through maybe spiritual evolution. Maybe you're going through the dark night of the soul. Maybe you're dealing more with your shadow self, or you're post dealing with your shadow self, and you're kind of coming out and you're kind of deciding exactly where it is that you want to go in your spiritual gifts. Exactly, maybe you're diving a little deeper into your spiritual awareness and wanting to help other people with those gifts. Okay. As I was kind of meditating in on your energy, I do feel like some of you have been extremely wounded, maybe in a karmic relationship, or extremely wounded in maybe in a karmic relationship. A karmic relationship doesn't have to be a woman. It could be like a mother figure or a cousin, or, like there are people placed in our life karmically to show us and teach us lessons, or even like people that repetitively say stuff to you. And you're like, why do you keep saying this to me? It's because karmically they're here to teach you something. And what you want to do, instead of having an opposing energy, you want to take it in and kind of figure out where you want to place that energy. Okay. Another thing, divine masculine, I do want you to understand that a lot of you have been through hell. Okay. The divine feminine knows. She's been through hell too, probably chasing you, or, and the energy goes vice versa. We all know that. We understand you've been through hell. We understand that you chose other things outside of us. And we understand that you've had your back turned towards your spiritual gifts. And maybe now you're not as, turned from that. And maybe even, you looked to your divine feminine for a moment in time recently and just kind of realized that it's unrequited love and it's not something you really want. And the truth is, on this journey, and you could be a twin flame or just dealing with a soulmate, and that's fine too. Most of you are dealing with a twin flame. It's probably why you're led to this video. Gosh, there we go. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. Basically, I feel like you guys are turning away from everything. It's kind of what I'm getting. You're turned away from everything so you can work on your spiritual gifts and maybe becoming more enlightened. Maybe realizing that you don't want to go on this path with your divine feminine and that you want to go at this alone. And again, like I was saying, this energetic femininity, masculinity, whatever energy you're taking in or on, it's just a choice. I really feel like at the end of the day, it's just a choice. And I feel like, you know, you're more balanced when you're dealing with your divine feminine, because, you know, she's balancing out what your weaknesses are and vice versa. You know, a lot of divine masculine love to play in the 3D world. It's easy for them to manifest. And then, of course, it's easy for the divine feminine to kind of give that spiritual support, because a lot of divine feminine are, you know, they dive straight in to clearing this crap up, right? We want to clear our karma. We want to clear our chakras. We want to make sure we're eating healthy. And, you know, it's just a healthy balance if you're dealing with a divine masculine that it loves to play in the 3D world, which, you know, like I know that you know that you like to play in the 3D world. And I do feel as though some of you are realizing that. You're realizing like, okay, well, I know I have this lower level energy. I know I utilize this lower level energy. I kind of succumb to that most of the time. And I think you're just accepting it. I think you're just going to utilize lower level energy. And I think that's what some of you have decided to do. And, or realizing that you have been living on lower level energy instead of really reaching your high potential with, you know, a higher frequency, with really vibrating high and being in love, not just with yourself, but just with the people around you as well. Okay. I know that's a lot. It's like running on 10 minutes, but I'm just compelled to tell you that, compelled to let you kind of know. Okay. So let me get some love cards for you. So yeah, again, you have the retreat card here, and you have unrequited love. So a lot of you, like I said, are retreating from, you know, maybe your divine feminine, realizing you have unconditional love for her, but it's unrequited because it's not something that you truly want. I think, again, a lot of you want to play in the 3D world. There's that, you know, there's that woman who is more of a queen of wands. You know, I'm not going to put a woman down, because there's different type of women that do it for, you know, divine masculine. Most likely it's not the one that's super classy. Maybe it's the one that's just, you know, she's got some class, but for the most part she's half naked, and it looks good. Most of them, they don't go towards the one who's woke and doing the work. They tend to, you know, gravitate more towards the woman who's, you know, it's all about the looks. It's 3D realm. It's what looks good in 3D. You know, they're not really on their spiritual path and loving the spirituality part of it. And again, I'm not talking to everybody. I'm not talking to all divine masculine, because again, as you know, and as you should know, we're all on different frequencies. We're on the same path slash not, you know, we're just here in this 3D world for the most part. So for the divine masculine, where is he at currently in love? Some of you have new love coming in. I think, again, you've decided to walk away from a karmic partner recently, or you've walked away from your divine feminine, or maybe, you know, maybe you're wanting your divine feminine. Maybe you're realizing your lower level ways and you're wanting your divine feminine. So I just picked up a lot of things. So again, this message is going to be vast and for whoever it resonates with. So in love for the divine masculine. Yeah. I think some of you are coming back together with your divine feminine. I'm compelled to take this. Yeah. A lot of you are very scared of the you know, connecting with your divine feminine and getting married. I think maybe she talks about that a lot, but it's just because And here, I'm just going to let you know, it's just because it's put on her. Like, even for me, it was put on me too. Like, to think like, oh, this is my husband. Even this is my spiritual husband. So it's just, it's weird that it's like that. But for the most part, this keeps coming up. So I'm supposed to take that too. Yeah. But I think a lot of you have phobias of that. Wow. Okay. So, okay. Right now, you could be in separation, divine masculine from your feminine. I do get that, I do feel as though some of you are into mirror magic and some of you are into transporting. Even maybe kind of like hovering over your divine feminine. Some of you can actually see your divine feminine if you tap into the energy, like you can actually see her. I do feel like you yearn for her as much as she yearns for you. And I do feel as though you're in separation right now of your divine feminine. Okay. It says time apart from your partners on the horizon. I feel like that is now. I do feel like that is now. I do feel like you guys have had heart-to-heart conversations. And if you haven't had a heart-to-heart conversation, it's coming in. And this is about your codependencies. Again, I was talking about how you were kind of connecting more to your lower level energies that you like to party with in the 3D. And I think you were expressing this to your divine feminine. I do feel like you're thinking long and hard about these addictions that you have, or just this, this want to vibrate on a lower frequency in the 3D. I think it's starting to plague you is what I'm getting. It's really starting to plague you. And I think that's probably why you seek her out, even spiritually, energetically. And so I don't know if she's going to be open to listening to you. I think she's might be fed up, but for the most part, she's going to understand, because no one understands you like she understands you. Okay, so some of you do need to make the effort towards your divine feminine, okay, because maybe you haven't. I think you need to express your love towards your divine feminine, or towards any person that you maybe have hurt who was innocent. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you've been playing in this 3D world, using lower level energies, maybe even playing with black magic or binding spells, you know what I mean? And karmically, I feel like you guys have gone through an ass whooping for sure. But I do feel like, energetically, maybe it's cleared up a little bit. And now it's time to make the effort towards your divine feminine, okay? Or to make peace, or going, making an effort, making peace towards your divine feminine, or towards women that you have hurt, okay, that were innocent. And you know what I'm talking about. So reconciliation is on the horizon for you. Okay, this is someone who divine masculine, you have drained. Okay, now again, the energies can go vice versa, but this is your reading, and there is a male right there full of pigment, and the woman, which is most likely your divine feminine, is drained. She's drained energetically. Let me tell you what we have done. We have tried to get you to awaken. We have tried to be there spiritually to support you. We have tried, okay? We tried and failed miserably. Maybe not completely, because I see, here you do know what we've been through, okay? But I think even if this is a karmic partner for you in love, you're wanting to go back to this person because energetically they were feeding you. But Divine Masculine, I do feel like, it's not about being a succubus, and I think you know exactly what that is, you know. And I'm sorry if I'm hitting triggers because I feel like I am, but I don't care. I don't mind hitting a trigger or two because, again, I'm a divine feminine, and I know what I've been through myself. I know that energetically, my divine masculine didn't even have to be here, and I knew he was sucking energy from me, you know. So, and maybe some of you are aware that you're doing this, which I see that you are, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're not, because the truth is you don't realize that you're doing that to her. You're just yearning for her or wanting her, but this is what you're doing to her. Okay? And maybe some of you need to know that. Okay? I also know that I have to be kind to you guys because I know you're sensitive. And a lot of times, like, you don't want to admit that. You're actually more sensitive than you let off. You're actually not the person that all your friends are. You're really different from them. You're really loving and kind, and you want to do so much for people, and but there's just that sometimes you fall short to the lower level energy, and that's just maybe what you were taught also too. Okay, so reconciliation there, getting to know each other. I feel like maybe you are going through a time where you're wanting to really even just get to know yourself along with your divine feminine. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, the bond deepens. So I think this is taking place with that conversation, right? It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This was in reverse. So I feel like right now, like I said, I think some of you are disconnecting from a karmic partner of some kind, and and you're not optimistic about love right now, and I think that's why you're kind of focused more of your energy towards your divine feminine. Okay. Healing family issues. I think you guys have walked into the truth of needing to heal from past family issues that have been placed in your life, things that have happened to you when you were younger that's now causing, or that has caused a issue in your love life. Okay. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Sorry, I'm going to move a little faster now because I might have to do a part 2 for you. My computer acts so stupid. So for divine masculine, energetically, where is he at? These are energy cards. I just want to kind of energetically get where you are. And again, leave a comment if this resonates even a little bit. It's not going to resonate with everybody. For the divine masculine, where is he energetically? For the divine masculine, where is he energetically? Oh, yeah. Again, you're walking through the door of spirit. I told you. A lot of you are going through your shadow work, and you've come out of that, and now you're really just becoming more spiritually evolved. And I'm really proud of you. Yeah, so you guys are going through a transformation right now. A lot of you run from this. You run so bad from this, but you can't. Spirit's not going to let you, so you got to grow up. You got to grow up spiritually, and so just take your time. Maybe, connect with your divine feminine. She's still your friend. She still loves you unconditionally, no matter what. She might not want to talk to your ass, but at the same time, if you just keep like, hey, I know I fucked down, I just want to talk to you about spiritual things. She's going to be like, oh, really? You do? So as you're going through this transformation of walking through the door of spirit, understand that you have a friend, okay? Who knows? She has walked through the door too, and trust me, that spiritual awakening was whooping her ass too. So it's understandable. This is where you are in love. Awesome. So it's a man holding a heart. So basically, this is what you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to a real pure love, or just to a stage where you can actually give real love. So I think that's why you're going through this healing. That's why you're looking at your lower level energies, and you're wanting to change things because you're wanting to get to this. He's cute too. You're wanting to get to this level of actually being able to offer real love, like real love. So future energies for our divine masculine, please. Future energies and love for the divine masculine. Future energies and love for the divine masculine. Sorry, I did not want this reading to be super long, but I didn't want to pre-shuffle either. Just didn't feel like it. for the Divine Masculine, future energies for the Divine Masculine. Yeah, okay. So here you are, Divine Masculine. I think you're putting down third-party energies. I think you're realizing, you know, in this 3D world, you've been, you know, you would succumb more to third-party energies, maybe even partying and drinking with your friends. I think you're putting that down, and that's great. That's great for you. I think you're looking more into, you know, wanting to take the right path of stability and offering, you know, stability to people, maybe that, you know, you created a lot of turmoil in their life maybe, and you're wanting to offer stability now. The universe could also be gifting you now that you're looking at this lower level energy and you're putting it down. Maybe the universe now is going to gift you because they're proud of you. They're going to bring in stability. They're going to bring in your money. You know, they're going to bring in those things. So when you're doing right by yourself and doing right by spirit in your spiritual union, the universe provides for you. It starts opening doors for you. It starts gifting you, okay? And that's fantastic. Hold on 1 second. I want to get one more card. So I know this is a goddess guidance card tarot deck, but you know, you have a goddess in there. Just want to get a card for the Divine Masculine, a card that will resonate with the Divine Masculine to help him on his journey in love and in life. I'm very proud of you. So if you don't hear it from your mom, you don't hear it from your Divine Feminine, I'm very proud of you. A lot of you are going to be going on a journey with your spiritual gifts, and it's going to bring in money for you. A lot of you are building businesses, and it's going to be lucrative for you. Okay, because I feel like you're having a different approach because you're more healed. Okay, you have a bright future ahead of you, so that's good. Right? Okay, one more for the Divine Masculine, please. Okay, yeah. So divine passion, again, yeah, you're gonna, all that rain, that's gonna be money falling down on you. So whatever it is that you're cultivating, keep it up. It says, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's truest desire? So a lot of you, again, are taking time to think about what it is that you want. You know, clearing up that karma. The universe is going to gift you. You're wanting to be this man now because you're being real about your heart's desire, right? And the universe is going to gift you, okay? Here it is, fertility. A lot of you are birthing new things. Some of you could be having some babies. But I do think that you're just birthing new ideas and businesses. You know what I mean? Especially around your spiritual gifts. It says, it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Definitely clear up your karma. Work on that because that's important. Apologize to whoever you've hurt, even if it's your Divine Feminine. And watch the universe unfold for you. I think it's going to be magical because you are magical. So awesome. Thank you so much, Divine Masculine, for tuning in. Thank you, Divine Feminine, for tuning in because I know you did. But I will see you guys next time. I want you to take care. Love, light, and clarity to you all.